upset young man who tied Louis to a fence, beat him with a stick. When the stick broke, he used a shovel, then doused him with lighter fluid and lit him on fire. And Louis was tied, the lighter fluid went below him, burned the ground under him, and Louis couldn't escape. So when Louis' case came up, we were so proud that we had a district attorney like Ellen, because it took that to bring animal cruelty to light. And fortunately, thanks to Ellen, Juan Daniels, the guy that did this to Louis, was sentenced to 9.5 years, when the maximum he could have gotten was 10. So he got 9.5 years, which is the longest sentence in the state of Alabama under the Animal Cruelty Act. So we're very proud. Louis is very thankful to have a strong district attorney like Ellen.
A lot of the credit goes to that dog with a tremendous will to live, to the humane shelter and all that they did to support Louis, to the Hartleys for adopting him, and also the presiding judge of our circuit, Judge Charles Price. He is the one who set that sentence and stood tall for not only our two-legged victims, but our four-legged victims as well. And Judge Price, we owe you for what you do for this circuit. I don't have a long speech. I wrote some notes for being my friends, my supporters, for helping us to do what we've done thus far, and we have accomplished a lot. I have two goals for the next 6 years. Number one is to continue to put the violent offenders in prison to protect us, but the other is to work with our young people, our future, because that's what we got to do if we really want crime prevention in Montgomery County. And there are two projects that I'm very devoted to that we hadn't finished. And I would like another 6 years so we can get those projects going. The first is our Helping Montgomery Families initiative. Sandra Edwards and her team are doing a tremendous job. Sandra, thank you. They are working with our school system and 14 other members of our multidisciplinary team. In 1 year, that group has decreased school suspensions in Montgomery County 14%. If you would walk into court with me on any given day, the one common trait that we see is dropouts, kicked out, or quit. And if those kids would stay in school, they have a chance to get a decent job and a chance to be law-abiding citizens and not filling up Sheriff Marshall's jail. The other program that I'm so committed to is our Family Justice Center program. Steve Searcy is right now doing a presentation on that, and we're about to open the doors for the first center in Alabama to serve domestic violence victims, child abuse victims, exploited elderly, and sexual assault victims in one building, in one place. And that is so important because if you've ever worked with a victim of crime, you don't know how demeaning, demoralizing, and difficult it is for that victim to get to the some 28 different places she or he may need to go to get help. And by putting it in one place, they will literally go down a hall instead of across town. And we have 20 partners committed to that. And I see a lot of the agency directors and board members here tonight. And I want you to know how committed I am to opening those doors and to making that a reality for victims of crime. Because I think that's crime prevention. Because not only will we help those victims get through the system, but the kids who are involved will also be protected and learn how to deal with these issues and not grow up either to continue to be victims or even worse, perpetrators of those crimes. So those are the kind of things that are on my heart and my mind and why I decided to run again. I could have retired. That rumor went around, but I decided I wouldn't quit. And if the people of Montgomery give me that chance, with your help, June 1, in the Democratic primary, together we can continue our fight for victims of crime, bring them the justice they so richly deserve. From my heart, Louis, you represent all kinds of victims. For the people who came here tonight, who perhaps don't want to be identified as victims that we helped, this is what we're all about. Thank you all so very, very much for being here. Thank you, Dick. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
And that ain't my child.
That's your child. She likes it. Though.
You say,
I think Marley's posing.
Okay, one more.
Look at Mama. Look at Mama. Smile.
Everybody look.
Everybody smile.
Okay, guys.
I'm the tallest one.
Very